Welcome. The mindset of a true leader. Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to listen today. I want to talk about something that matters in every part of life: leadership. Leadership is not a title. Leadership is not a chair. Leadership is not a power position. Leadership is a mindset. A leader is not defined by how many people follow them. A leader is defined by how they support the people around them. Many people think leadership means giving orders, but real leadership means taking responsibility. Leadership starts with you. Leadership always begins with one person: yourself. If you cannot lead your own mind, your own emotions, your own habits, then you cannot lead anyone else. Before you lead a team, ask yourself, do I show discipline? Do I show consistency? Do I show respect? A leader does not react to situations. A leader responds with understanding. Your words should lift people. Your actions should inspire people. Your attitude should encourage people. There will be days when things go wrong. There will be days where you feel tired, confused, or frustrated. A leader does not pretend those days don't exist. A leader learns to stay stable even when the situation is unstable. Stability is leadership. A leader listens more than they speak. Listening is not waiting for your turn to talk. Listening is understanding the situation, the person, and the emotion. When you listen, you learn what people care about. You understand what they are struggling with. You build trust. And trust is the foundation of leadership. If a person trusts you, they will walk with you. If they don't trust you, they will only work for you because they have to, not because they want to. A leader does not just hear words. A leader hears feelings behind the words. Leadership is service. A leader serves. This does not mean a leader is weak. This does not mean a leader must please everyone. Serving means you help your team grow. You guide them when they are confused. You support them when they fall. If your team succeeds, you succeed. If your team falls, you do not blame them, you stand with them. Leadership is not about I. Leadership is about we. Handling failure as a leader. Failure is part of every journey. A leader does not hide failure. A leader uses failure to learn. When something goes wrong, do not point fingers. Do not shout. Do not shame. Instead, ask, what can we learn from this? This one question is the difference between a weak team and an unstoppable team. Failure becomes a step, not a wall. A leader gives people the courage to try again. Leadership style matters. There are two types of leaders: leaders who use fear and leaders who use respect. Fear creates silence. Silence kills ideas. Ideas build the future. Respect creates voice. Voice brings creativity. Creativity builds success. People don't leave jobs. People leave leaders who do not respect them. A respected leader creates people who want to contribute. A feared leader creates people who only want to escape. Choose respect. Encouragement makes a leader strong. A leader does not always need to have all the answers. A leader must know how to encourage. A small sentence such as, "I believe in you," "You can do this," "I am with you," can change a person's entire day. Encouragement is not motivational speech. Encouragement is emotional support. When someone loses confidence, a leader helps them find it again. Leadership is not about proving you are the strongest. Leadership is about making others feel stronger. The leader in difficult times. Anyone can lead when everything is going well. Real leadership appears when things are difficult. When there is confusion, a leader stays calm. When others panic, a leader thinks clearly. When the team is discouraged, a leader steps forward. Not because they have no fear, but because they have purpose. A leader's strength is not in power. A leader's strength is in clarity. Clarity of values. Clarity of direction. Clarity of decision. Creating more leaders. The goal of a leader is not to be the only leader. The goal is to create more leaders. A leader teaches confidence, communication, decision-making, self-belief. When others rise because of you, that is real leadership. A leader is remembered not for their achievements, but for how many lives they helped shape. Leadership in everyday life. Leadership is not only for managers, CEOs, or politicians. You show leadership when you take responsibility at home, when you help a friend, when you guide a junior, when you handle yourself in stress. You lead every time you choose patience instead of anger. You lead every time you choose understanding instead of judgment. You lead every time you choose growth instead of comfort. Leadership is a daily practice. Important. A true leader thinks with clarity, acts with courage, speaks with kindness, listens with respect, learns continuously, lifts others. You do not become a leader in one day. You become a leader every day through your actions, choices, and attitude. Leadership is not something you claim. Leadership is something others see in you. Thank you for listening.